Hey guys, this is Alex the Maniac. My name is Ivan and welcome to another episode from Star Citizen. This is the 2.1 patch, the E version, like the latest version. I downloaded it today, so I went in to test it out a bit and to see what kind of changes they made and how stable actually it is. That's like the most important thing. That's what we all are kind of waiting for, you know, to get those glitches and those bugs out of the game so we can enjoy it more. And as I was going to my ship, I saw this freelancer floating around, and yeah, you can see there a ghost showing up and then a guy. I thought first there was an empty ship, so I EVA'd towards it, and then these guys showed up. It was kind of awkward because you saw him kind of floating. He was like almost a ghost. You can see just bits of him like floating around. I saw a guy entering the ship back there, like just the helmet a bit and, you know, parts of it, but it was actually a player. And then the other guy showed up as well, so he landed at the end, you saw that, and I managed to get in. So, you know, I thought, well, let's take a ride with this Lancer then. And here's another little bug, but I like this one. I couldn't get through, but I got the UI for entering the seat, so I just clicked it and I went past by, and so that was kind of cool. But I love the UI. Look at that table lighting up, and you get all kinds of stuff, so you will be able to, like, you know, manage systems and stuff on the board. And then I was checking out the gear. Look at those details on people. And the last 10 for the developers a day ago that they put out, they talked about it, and definitely gonna be everything that you carry with you is gonna be on your character. So if you have 3 grenades with you, you will see those grenades on the character. If you don't see any grenades on the other guy, so that means he doesn't have any more. And that goes for the clips and all kinds of stuff, medics and whatnot. So that's kind of cool that they're gonna do all that look. So if you have like additional stuff you want to carry with you, you will have a backpack or something, you'll have to put those stuff in you. And as well, as they talked about it, like if you have like 5 free places on your character, like 5 slots for something, you won't be able to put like 5 grenade launchers in it or something like that. You know, every slot will have just specific items that go into that slot. So you have like 3 slots for medics or maybe clips or stuff that can go in that. You can't put in those 3 slots like 3 guns, for example, or 3 rifles or whatnot. So you have a specific number of slots for specific items that you can carry. So that's kind of cool. And you saw that it glitched out a bit. I already thought like, man, I'm like 5 minutes into this game and already like it crashed, but it didn't crash. It was just a little bug, and we continued without problems. What I love is this camera viewing. I think I could spend hours just looking around because the game looks beautiful. I mean, the details all around you are just amazing. But the fact that I could like pan the camera around me and in the cockpit and look it from a different angle, well, it made me feel like I'm in a movie and I can, you know, just look around. Look at this, like the door closes and I could see myself through the window. I wanted to keep that view a little bit more, but when the door closed, I think the camera then well, came like against the wall, so it immediately put it in the cockpit with us. Now, you will get a vertigo now from the flying of this pilot. I think he still hasn't got the controls yet. So, yeah, I was opening the back. I thought like we were landing, so I can, you know, like board out immediately or whatnot. But no, we were just kind of making circles. I kind of lost my orientation for a bit there as well. And I kind of tried to just cut out stuff that you already saw so many times and just keep some interesting parts of it. So you will see me just cutting some stuff out and making it a little bit more interesting and faster that you don't see. Oh, well, yeah, me when I die, like going through the station 5 times, ordering my ship and going to the ship and, you know, stuff like that. So I saw my opportunity here, still didn't land, but I thought to myself like, okay, this is close enough, let's just get out. And I wasn't wrong, like I had to see this. He was still kind of struggling to operate this ship. Yeah, I saw later in the chat, he wrote that he is new to the game. I think that's the guy, because it kind of looks like it, right? And you know, he wrote like, I'm new to this game, so still kind of learning stuff, and I guess that's kind of normal. I would have flown like this also when I started. I remember the free flight in the Arena Commander. I couldn't land properly on those little pads that you had. I also crashed a few times, and with a smaller ship, so this one is even bigger. And then I saw another guy, you can see them back there at the door. So I was kind of thinking, you know, I went back so he can see me, jumped like 1-2 times, so he knows like, okay, I'm there, I was with you guys, I'm going in. Because it's kind of hard to recognize people here. You never know like who's friendly, who's not, or the people you came with. As soon as you lose sight of them, like a few minutes after that, you don't even know if that's a new guy or it's the same guy that came with you. So I wanted to tweak the settings here a little bit and lower it to low, the graphics, and to see how it will impact the frame rates, if I will get more frames or something. And yeah, see, people, man. Like, he saw my character just standing there. I was in the options menu, for fuck's sakes. And nope, he shot me point blank. So that kind of made me mad a bit. And I was like, man, can it be that those, like, the guys I came with right now, that they shot me? I wasn't sure though. I wasn't sure if that was the case. Because I wasn't piloting the ship, so I didn't have a radar to see if there were other ships. Maybe, you know, there were other ships around that were not parked on a landing pad or something like that. You know, maybe he hit his ship under a landing pad and was just in the station. I wasn't sure. And when I came out, I saw again a freelancer here. So I was thinking to myself, wait, did those two guys also die? Like, did he? You know, and then thought to myself, maybe I'll go with that freelancer. And then I was like, no, I'll go with my ship and I'll go and find the guy who killed me and blow him out of the sky. So went back to my cockpit and immediately put the boost on and went back to Korea station. The Mustang is actually performing pretty well. Like, I didn't have glitches this time. Doesn't mean that they are not there, but I managed to get out of my ship and get into my ship. Even in space, when you have that problem with the ladders and you can't get out or you can't get into your ship, stuff like that. And you can see here now that there's two freelancers here, and I saw the third one, it's at Olson station. So, you know, it could have been another guy. There's like a lot of people driving freelancers around. So yeah, I thought, you know, I'll go for the safe option now and hide my ship under the landing pad. And I wanted to do this again, like when you power down your ship. Now I'm off their radar, but as soon as you leave the ship, I'm not sure if they can see it. You know, it kind of powers up again and then shows up on the radar. Because as long as you sit in your ship and you turn the power off, they cannot detect you. I guess there's gonna be a distance. You know, if they come close enough, they will be able to detect the ship. I think. I'm not sure about that though. But that's kind of a neat thing. I love doing that. Like, you turn off your power and you immediately disappear from their radar. And yeah, this door was kind of blocked. Oh man, that with the doors. I spent like an hour in this one, and these damn doors that were blocked. So I went and found myself another door, and I can hear somebody. You could have heard that. Sorry, I was talking a lot, but you could have heard somebody was just picking up the rifle. I can hear him pick up the rifle, and then he started shooting. You heard the shots definitely. So somebody was just there behind the other door where I was, but I couldn't get through the door. And I got myself a rifle finally. And the first shots were from a ship, probably a freelancer, because you can hear that oomph That awesome sound. And these shots are from a gun, that laser pistol. So yeah, came another block door, so I found myself another one to get out. And the freelancer was still here, and this was supposed to be the freelancer that I came with, those two guys. But still wasn't quite sure. The other guy was kind of parked the other way, but you can see here the pilot was still in the pilot seat. So I thought to myself, well, I'll try to get into this one. But he started turning the ship around, and you can hear it now. Somebody else came in as well. And there was the guy. You can see down there the guy on the pad is actually shooting here with that pistol. So I was still kinda angry about the deaths. And I was like, I'm gonna freaking kill you all! And started shooting. So I killed this guy, but you hear the shots and I didn't know who is he shooting at? Well, yeah, he was shooting at the ship though, where I was in. And I didn't even manage to sit properly in the ship. He blew it to smithereens, and you can see it there, he's shooting the other ship as well. So it kind of bugged for me here, and I thought it was over, because I kept dying. He just like loaded that buggy scene, and then I died, and then, you know, he just blacked out, and then again loaded this buggy scene, and it was like 2-3 times in a row I died like that, and at the end I spawned at the Olson space station, so that's kind of a good thing. Still, the game didn't crash on me, you know. It has its bugs and quirks, but yeah. And here when I came out, I didn't want to call my ship because I saw it still at Korea station, but when I came out I lost the marker, so that guy that was destroying the freelancer destroyed my ship as well at the end. So he definitely saw it, you know, he could find it. So that powering down didn't work when I left the ship. That's just my take on it. So I saw these guys with the freelancer again, and I wanted to sneak in first. I was looking from above, but then he asked in the chat like anybody else wants to come, and I just couldn't be a dick, and then I came down and I closed the door. I was still like hyped, like I want to go back and kill those bastards, you know. So I came in, I was the one who closed the door, like I wanted to rush them, like let's go guys, we have to go there and kill some people. So the guy that went in front of me, you saw him bug a bit, but I think that's maybe lag or something. You see here, he's fine, like he took a seat, but he took the wrong seat. So, you know, I saw that he didn't sit in a pilot seat, and I didn't have time to mess around. So I immediately sat in the pilot seat and was like, okay, we have to go fast. And yeah, I turned the ship around. Oh, the feel of the freelancer though, they changed a bit the feel of it. You know, it feels now heavier and a bit more slower. You know, it's a bigger ship, and I like that feel. They did a good job. And they said like there's gonna be a lot of tweaks still, and the guns, the feel, the physics, you know, the engines, everything is gonna be tweaked for every ship. They're doing a whole revision of all ships right now again from the start. So that's gonna happen a few more times for sure. And yeah, as soon as I came in, this guy shot, and this probably was the guy that destroyed us. So yeah, I was happy to get my hands on him. But as I said, like the freelancer feels now heavier. It needs to, you know, you need to get used to that. But it's awesome, you know, you really get that feeling that you're flying something big, you know, something like... And I wanted to lock those missiles on him, but these guns, man, these guns, yeah, they were enough. And that was a cutlass. It should be like a decent shield on him and stuff, but these guns are just amazing. So this kind of put me at ease, you know, I got some kind of revenge back. So I was immediately more relaxed, like okay, got that guy for destroying us like a dick. And yeah, I turned the ship around and went back to Korea, like I wanted to see there were like more people that were dicks. The guy that shot me, but yeah, you never know, you know, you can't know who it is if you don't turn your Moby glass, or what's it called, on to check the name. Yeah, but then the the owner of the ship like asked, okay, can the other guy fly it? And I was like, yeah, sure. I had to just exact my revenge on that guy. And yeah, you saw it here, I fell through the floor, so that bug is still there. Even though it worked fine when I got in and everything, but I don't know if that had something to do with the animation. You saw that the captain was going into his bed, into the bunk, and I was just walking into that, so to speak, you know, walking towards him while he was in that animation. If that maybe has something to do with it, I'm not sure, but I know that happens to a lot of people, and it happened to me as well when you're alone. And yeah, again here, my fault. I didn't want to be a dick, so I didn't want to shoot immediately, and I was like, okay, are you a friendly or are you a bad guy? And that freaking got me killed again. So yeah, I was kind of pissed at this point. I was really like, oh man, you freaking dicks. So I ran back, I got my ship immediately, ran as fast as I could. And I was like, you know what, I'm going back there and I'm not asking any questions anymore. I'm gonna kill anything in sight. I don't freaking care anymore. So made it immediately back to Korea, scanned the ships. These are the guys I came with. Pretty sure about that. And you can, yeah, see the name. That's the guy. Like, and he's actually a cool guy. And I'm sorry that I think I killed him in the freelancer when I came in and killed the captain and was shot down by that cutlass probably. But that was the guy I shot, and he's actually a pretty nice guy. So kind of feel bad about it, even though I was pissed. Yeah, and wanted to kill. Yeah, actually, at this point, I was kind of mad as hell, so I didn't care anymore. I logged in to go back to the station, get in as fast as I can, get a gun, and shoot anything that comes in front of my crosshairs. And again, the doors, like this door, and from the other side, the other door, and that's at least for me the doors I use the most, because you get directly to the guns from there, and those doors were blocked. That bugged me so much. I cut the footage short now. I cut some parts out, but I had to go all around every freaking time. So I got the gun again, and was like, you can see here, I was totally like in the mode, you know, watch out, anything that moves, anything that moves at all, shoot. Don't wonder, don't look at it, don't ask questions, just shoot it. So I was kind of sneaking around. I saw that the other door again was blocked, and I heard him outside, so I was thinking like, ooh, an ambush would be quite neat, you know. This was kind of nice little hiding spot. You have the recharge there for your gun, so it's kind of a small corner you can hide in. But then I didn't hear anybody come in, and I didn't have the patience to wait there. I had to kill someone. And yeah, finally I came out and I saw people. People are coming. Don't ask questions. Shoot. Shoot and everything and anything. And this was so cool. I didn't even think I killed the other guy, but I apparently did kill them both. So yeah, you can see here I was still a bit mad. Wanted to make sure that they're dead. And then went to the next target. I was like, you dicks. First the guy killed me, I was in the options menu, like I wasn't even moving or anything. And he just blew me away. And then the last one killed me as well, where I was like looking at him and I didn't want to shoot. I was like, are you friendly? What are you? And he just blasted me away. So at this point I was like, yeah, no questions. Just shoot. Shoot! And I was kind of so mad that I didn't even notice that I emptied my clip. I had like 2 bullets in it. And I couldn't back out. That was so, yeah. And these guns were at fault. So I turned around and saw that those freaking guns are blocking me. And yeah, I clipped out of that ship again. But I guess it's still buggy. Although I didn't fall through. That's still the ship that I fell through like a couple of minutes ago. But you saw it. I could walk on the floor like without trouble, but I clipped not through the ceiling. So I was thinking, maybe I could destroy the ship from the outside. I don't even have to risk to go inside. But yeah, that kind of didn't work. This is a freaking freelancer. And yeah, I just absolutely love this ship now. I didn't like it when it came out. I didn't like the art when I saw it the first time, and when they showed pictures and whatnot. And saw some clips that players made when it was in the hangar. And there were some iterations of it that kind of looked cool, but still wasn't kind of convinced of this ship, like that it's a good one. But man, I'm just absolutely in love with this one. This is gonna be my my goal when the game starts. One of my first goals is gonna be to earn enough money, because I'm gonna start with the Mustang, and I kind of like all that I was thinking about getting some money together, buy another ship and stuff like that. But I don't know, I like the feeling, starting at the bottom and then just working your way through, slowly earning money and then buying a better ship and earning, stuff like that. It's really awesome. And I found out that I can also rent ships and have them on the PTU, but I have to then copy my account again when I do the rent. When I rent a ship and copy my account after that, and then it would show up in the PTU. So probably gonna do something in that sense to make the sequel, so I don't have to wait for the live one. I'll see what happens now. They're moving pretty fast with the updates now, so we'll see. It's coming together really well. So yeah, I emptied my whole clip. You saw that at the Lancer. Didn't manage to destroy him. I ran in. I got my ammo for my gun. For my pistol, and then for my rifle. But the door again, if you saw that, was blocked again. So I had to find another one, and I ran out. But the Lancer left. So yeah, that was kind of it. This is it for this part. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is a nice little patch that I made. It's pretty stable, so I'll see you all guys next time.